Set's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money. We had this kind of money because of all the work you done. Take it. You deserve it. I recognize the trust you had to have to put the holler in my hands. You won't regret it. Emmanuel's working out of the boathouse if you need him. You think Mark Connor's gonna roll up and beg you to put a bullet in his brain? Get that motherfucker. Being Haitian in this city is hard. But being Haitian in the holler is even harder. My boys know that, and they stand strong and work to change hearts and minds. The Loire welcome you, and so do I.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're Emmanuel.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bales, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, friend? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
What's a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, friend. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
Maybe you'd be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here. Leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back. Cassandra is a woman of great strength, fiercely independent. But sometimes she uses her independence to keep others at a distance. That boat has everything we need on it. Get the weed back here safely and we stand to make a tidy profit. Why do you think white people are so uptight about Weaver? Huh? I think it reminds them of a time when there was no order in the world of chaos. A time when the strong were truly the survivors. Or maybe they are just racist assholes. Huh?
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't teaser.
come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. 2 of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
You always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern. Haven't the people down here heard about a little invention called air conditioning?
word about how it's going in there?
How you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would just let us kill a poor son of a bitch. Get it over with.
Nah, Greco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito till we all respect him.
If only all it took was beating up on a washed-up carpetbagger.
He's up! Grab a cover! Winged him! Fuck that boy!
Reload!
That's him! Let's go! This is the way to die! Get on this other side!
Got him! Get over here! We got ourselves a guest! That is home! Yeah!
He's over here!
Fuck! Reload!
Fucker got lucky!
Get out of here!
Barbecue that bastard!
Back me up, boys! Get that stupid son of a... Make way, boys!
All set to take him out!
Lob a fucking Molotov!
Coming down! I got my trap! Molotov! Molotov!
God damn it, it's fucking gone!
Go see what we're dealing with.
Follow my lead, boys!
That our guy?
Let me out of here, you cocksuckers! You scared little fuck! Piece of shit, little pisshead! My morning shit is tougher than any three of you!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. That money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop, make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Runs a tight ship. You should be able to get some of his guys talking. You want to work the dock, sure. You have to kick up to the union. But this shit under Greco? Christ, it's like he wants to keep fellas from working. The dock union might not be a big, fancy-looking operation. But as long as men want to work, it's dependable. Be careful about telling folks you're working for Vito. He's a good man, but damn if he hasn't pissed off a lot of people. Two of you don't need the grief. Push comes to shove, Toretto will push, shove, bite, and gut you. Watch yourself. I've been working for Vito for a while now. You ask me, Marcano never gave him a fair fucking chance.
Trying to get at that hollow pussy. Damn, have your girl come see you.
Way Donna tells him they found out you're fucking black only. Them Haitian boys will come for you.
Well, there you go. Stop trying to fuck black girls. Only a matter of time before your wife finds out. You remember her, right?
Huh?
This boy's in heaven now.
story for the last damn week. Where are the cards? Come on. It's been the same story for the last damn week. Show on the road. Some of us want to work. Cocksucker Greco. Fucking making a working man. Same story for the last damn week. Come on. It's been the same story for the last damn week. It's been the same story for the last damn week. Better have something for me today. It's been the same story for the last damn week. Hey, where are the cards? Hey, boss, you got anything for me?
What we tell you. Kick his ass! What we're telling you again. This is what happens if you live Take my shot! Shit, hit me! Need to reload! Gonna put you down like a dog. Dead asshole, 12 o'clock! Motherfucker, think you know? Ice in this. Yo, need to regroup.
River Row. Look into it if you like. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. There's a report of an all-Negro male in the River Row. Look into it if you like.
Over there, shoot him for fuck's
He's
sake.
here! Oh! Fuck him, easy! Oh! Oh! He's picking steel! Shoot him!
You never see it coming.
Give me a second.
Let's go!
Guys, he ain't here. Let's try that.
This area is clear. Let's try there.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Oh, shit. This one ain't moving.
Come on. It's been the same story for the last damn week.
God damn it! We gotta find that asshole!
Fuck! He got me!
Fucking stuck! Taking cover! No!
that shit's on him. Let's go.
Getting out of here. Everybody get.
We all get a piece of it, but I'm first.
Give me a second. Fucking things they can hurt me.
Since Arlene hit. We got all kinds just streaming in from wherever. And it just don't feel...
The job as you've done slowing work at the dock union, I'm surprised Toretto's not out in the street and hunting you himself. Word is Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
Destroying the work permits hurt the workers, sure. But what it's really done is make Toretto and Greco look weak. Be careful about telling folks you're working for Vito. He's a good man, but damn if he hasn't pissed off a lot of people. Two of you don't need the grief. I've been working for Vito for a while now. You ask me, Marcano never gave him a fair fucking chance.
And nothing good's come of it. There's something immoral about not using the bomb at this point. I'd like to see that fat old fuck try. I was hired by old pal Michael fucking Greco. I'm untouchable.
And they still haven't fixed the light in front of my place. My tax dollars at work.
Fucking work permits? What's the point of that? Can't we just print up some more?
Jesus Christ, look, that's how it works. Those little slips of paper tell us who owes what. All that shit. Besides that, it's making us look weak.
To who?
The working men. They see us getting fucked. Won't be long before they think they can join in on the fucking. Anyhow, only thing you need to worry about is shooting that colored asshole if he decides to come back.
I'm not hearing things, am I?
Huh?
Huh?
You gotta get yours! There he is! The kid's joining the party! Get around him!
Let me at him! Switching out ammo!
I got the front.
Oh! Got me that easy to take down, boy? Give it a shot.
I see him! There he is!
Grab some cover! There! Wasted! Surprise, motherfucker! Make way, boss!
Taking a shot!
I'm pinned in!
Shit! Shit, I'm hit! Get me to a goddamn hospital! Get me to a goddamn... Either you kill me, or that pissant Greco does.
Well, since Greco ain't here. The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Greco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Today, I'm sure the file on Vito's skeleton is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.